Hi everybody, I am Dr. Thomas Booty, the founder and operator of the Give Shirt movement, and I'm showing you how to put on and take off these calf compression sleeves so that they last a lot longer without getting damaged. We want you to wear them as I do every day and also for many, many years. Of course, I have several pairs, so that's easier to wear them every day. We also want you to get more of them and to tell your friends about them and for them to get them. So it's really important that you do this in the way that I show you, which I've learned over time with experience of them getting damaged when I've done them a different way. So to put them on, what we're first going to do is turn them inside out. And then, it doesn't matter which leg you put the one with the word give on, I always put it on the right leg. So you have to start, as you can see, where it comes down on the bottom is different than the back. So this is the back. It's easy to tell on the one that says give, because the other side is the back. But otherwise you always know that even when it's not printed with the word give, the back is always small at the top and it's wider at the top. Smaller at the top where it's wider, and then it comes down on the bottom where it's narrower. So that's the back. So I'm going to switch back to the one with the word give now and put it on the right foot. So we put the back onto the bottom of the foot and slide it about halfway up the foot, and then we take the top and we bring that up and pull it up all the way. Now when I put the other one on, I'm going to explain to you exactly what I'm doing and why I'm doing it. The place that they've gotten damaged before is this seam right down here. So it's important that we really take care of that seam as well as the top seam, just to be safe. So one thing also is that I normally wash all the give clothing turned inside out so that the stamped word give is more protected on the inside of the shirt or the clothing. But here, these are mostly embroidered, so that's not going to matter anyway. We don't want to wash these inside out. We want to wash them the correct way, because if they're washed inside out, that seam is more exposed to rub against and catch on other clothing and can rip that way. So that's the reason that we're doing it this way. So as we slide it on initially, we make sure we don't grab it by the seams. We want to make sure we grab it up higher, away from the seam, where it's very durable. Slide it over the foot. Again, now as I'm doing this a little bit neater, I'm making sure that I'm not grabbing onto the seams. And then when I grab the top, I'm making sure I'm not grabbing onto the seams either. I'm grabbing on below the seams, where it's very durable and I can pull really hard. And then I'm sliding it up and over. And if it doesn't quite come up, again, I'm making sure not to grab the seams to bring it up. I'm grabbing further than the seams to slide it up a little bit and set it there. And as I'm straightening it out again, I'm being careful for those seams. Grabbing it here again, making sure not to grab the seams to pull it all the way up. A couple things that you'll notice that will be helpful are that when your leg is wet, if it's sweating, if you've just gotten out of the shower, or if you've recently gotten out of the shower, or if it's raining, or for whatever reason, your feet and leg are wet, it's much harder to take them on and off. So you have to be much more careful about the seams and doing it carefully. Also, it's a little bit easier if you have socks on when you do it. It's not necessary, but it is easier with socks. Now to take them off, again, we're being careful not to grab the seams, and we just do it the exact same way we put them on. Fold them right back over like this, and I can actually slide this off right now because I'm relatively dry, as well as having a sock on. So I'll show you that I can do that, and there's no problem, because I was not grabbing the seams, I was grabbing below the seams. Now if I was slightly wet, didn't have a sock on, and it was a little bit more difficult than that, I would start it out the same way, and then I would come down here, being careful not to grab the seams, and I would help slide it over the heel, and then at that point, again without grabbing the seams, I would take it off. And remember, you can dry it out inside out, but you want to make sure that when you go to wash it, you have it the right way. And then when it comes out of the washer and you're ready to go put them on again, remember to follow the exact directions, which means turning them inside out before you put them on. Thank you very much for getting the calf compression sleeves. Send us pictures, videos, and anything else of you wearing it, as well as all the other Give clothing.